Yeah. In workplace, competition is there, so no one tends to be your friend. Like hardly you find someone. This is the reality. In workplace, you find someone uh, who is your friend. So if you like today, probably we are friends. Tomorrow, it may not be so. So that risk increases, right? So that is why it's like better to have a single account instead of having a shared account. Yeah, we are you people know these things better, right? Next, we always should, when we go for any cloud service provider or any organization, we should always have some good assessment. How do you access? How do you like choose the cloud service providers? Okay, there needs to be like specific uh, criteria that actually there are basically 8 criteria. So how do we go for this assessment? We'll study this not in here, like in the next chapter. So the proper like standardized questions assessments needs to be done in the terms like whether the cloud service provider is a genuine one or something they like agrees with the government regulations or not. So all their like whether they are following the true amount. So all these money factors we always have some assessment questions whenever we buy anything. Similarly, when we go for this cloud also for particular any cloud, why will you go for IBM cloud, why will you go for Amazon cloud? So there needs to be some uh, assessment, right? You have to do some comparison and then only you go for it. So these were all about the last is just read the if it is not okay. So I forgot to. Next is the insist on so well defined shared responsibility. So like when you have an organization, so everyone should have a clear understand. Just wait, Deepesh, basically every employee should have a clear responsibility that okay you can access this part of the cloud and because when you are using a shared cloud, no, because in like any organization also in the private cloud, so every employee are given the responsibility like which part of the cloud uh, who can access it. So what happens like everyone should not be given the opportunity to access any part, any sensitive data, because any organization, suppose a big organization may have 2000, 3000, 3 lakh employee, 4 lakh employee. So if everyone have the permission, have the authority to access anything, then there will be problem, then your security will be hampered. So what is that we need to follow is we can go for something clearly defined that is for that purpose roles are defined that only this part of the employee, this section of the employee can go for go for accessing the uh, this part of sensitive information. Basically we have in the cloud companies also, suppose in IBM only I'll tell you. So we have a different team of set of developers who go for the software development, and we have a special team who takes part of this things of this risk and security. So they take care of this risk only. So they need to take care of the risk associated with the cloud about the sensitive information. So I think some days back some of the data I think in IBM got leaked and there was many confusion there also. So what if the people did, they obviously they can someone see IBM security is so like strict, still that data can get leaked. Okay, so after this, so that is why, so we should have roles defined for every models, like every person. So that is why because it will reduce the complexity. So this was all about the strategies to mitigate the cloud risk. Okay. Okay, so first was the data encryption at rest. Like if you like we know that it's like able to protect the data which are not in use, right? Not in use means that are stored in your hard disk or on your personal computers. So if until and unless you inform like you inform share your password with anyone, like you are having your data is in your own laptop, so or your mobile phone also. So until and unless you give your mobile phone to someone else, that won't get uh, any that won't have any problem. Okay, so I mean it will be protected. Okay, it will not be hacked. And until and one more thing, hackers is very good, like good programmers need something like if you're using net, your computer is at risk, right? So that in that case your data is like at risk. Otherwise there is no problem. Then also we have the two-factor authentication. So two-factor authentication, I just told you, like I gave you an example of the Amazon or any online payment you do, you have like you pay, and if you are using your debit card, so what happens, you give your card number and then you write your CVV. After once you done write your CVV, they give your one OTP in your one-time password in your mobile phone. Once you enter verify that one, then only your payment is processed. This was all about like to like it's for protecting your money also, because some kind money is like a very huge thing, right? That is information, everything, like two-factor authentication. And next is shared account. So if you not account, like if you don't share your email ID, okay, probably your Gmail ID with anyone, no one has the authority to your Gmail will be at safe side, right? Otherwise if you share your like Gmail ID with your like your friends, your family members, okay, you can just you have because very good friends, so we can just have a same account or something, then later is at risk. At some point it will be at risk, right? Next is a well-defined shared responsibility in every organization. They're like since the organization uses their own cloud, so like everyone should not be given the opportunity to like access any part of the cloud, right? They can access a particular part. In that case, what happens if something happens? Also, we know who are the persons who are responsible for it. We can identify it. Okay, but if anyone like in an organization, if there are 2000 employees, then they're like and who compromised it, who like who stole the information, we won't be aware of it. So the customer, so every like shared responsibility should be must be clearly defined. And last one is the assessment question. So before going for any cloud service providers, we must have few question, or we must always have some few questions, okay, that needs to be answered. These questions, these criteria we'll discuss in module 3, not in this chapter. That is thing. So this is how your like module 2 is also over. Any question till now? Yes.
টু শেষ হৈ গ'ল
Huh?
মডুল 2 শেষ হৈ গ'ল
হৈ গ'ল হে। আৰু লাগিব নেকি আৰু মেটেৰিয়েলছ লাগিব
কলেজ কেতিয়া
মডিউল
খুলিব
মডিউলটোৰ আৰু মেটেৰিয়েলছ লাগিব নেকি? So I can add something like
কলেজ কেতিয়া খুলিব
ইমান কলেজ খুলিব ইমান মন গৈছে নি তোমালোকৰ? ঘৰত ভাল লগা নাই নেকি?
মেম একেবাৰে ভাল লাগে
কালি খাই সিনা গৈছো মই মেম
ভালে হ'ল ন, এটলিষ্ট ক্লাছটো টাইমত এটেণ্ড কৰা ন, লাইক আহিব নালাগে, এক্সকিউজ নাই। Okay, let me
মেম
find
কিছুমানে শুই থাকে মেম কি ক'ম আৰু ক্লাছ জইন কৰি শুই থাকে আমাৰ এনেকে
সেইটো চবে কৰে আৰু এইটো ক্লাছত এনে তোমালোকে ডে ড্ৰিম কৰি থাকা, চকুটো খুলি থাকা আৰু মেলি থাকা, এতিয়া মানে পুৰা চান্সটো পালা আৰু। Okay, let me ask you few questions.
Ma'am, ERP time upload time কৰিছেনে ফিডবেকৰ কাৰণে?
গুঞ্জন কি কৈছা শুনি পোৱা নাই।
মেম ফিডবেকৰ কাৰণে মেম ERP
লিংক পোৱা নাই নেকি? মইতো এটেন্ডেন্সটো দি আছো তোমালোকৰ।
নাই মেম।
মোৰটো কমপ্লিট থাকে এটেন্ডেন্স। I think problem হৈ আছে। Okay, let me ask you questions. Okay, first module, for second. Okay. Second module question. Let's see who are the participants are there. Okay, not the. Okay. Who will tell me the first question? I'm just telling. Okay, anyone can answer. Okay. Listen to the question. Which of the following is among the 7-step model for migrating to cloud? First, augment. Second, assess. C, isolate. And D, all of the mentioned. Anyone can answer. Very easy.
All of the mentioned.
Yes.
All of the mentioned.
Yes, it's all of the mentioned,
Cheating,
right?
ma'am.
Cheating code. My call anyone can answer, right? Okay. Next. Which of the following is not the 7-step model for migrating to cloud? A, access. Okay. EXCESS. 2, SS. C is then C is isolate and none of the mentioned.
Access.
Spelling?
First one.
First A.
EXCESS.
Yes. Okay. Next is I'll just. This is module 2, right? I have to ask you from 2 only. Let me check from module 2 again. Can I ask from module 1? Do you people remember module 1? Say something, yes or no. Got some question? Okay. Okay. Why do acha?
Krishna
Okay.
is a
Okay. HCM application. Okay. HCM application, which is disparate set of code bases tied together with a relational database, migrating to an offering such as Workday HCM. This is the example of which approach? Okay. Lift and shift, refactor and re-architect, shelve and spend, none of the mentioned. Let me repeat the question once more. HCM application, which is a disparate set of code bases tied together with a relational database, migrating to an offering such as a Workday HCM. This is the example of which approach? Lift and shift, refactor and re-architect, shelve and spend. This is a broad approaches for the cloud migration. Okay, that one. 3 approaches were there, right?
One second option.
No, it is not refactor. It's the shelve and
Second option.
spend. Third one. C. Okay. Next, related to the same only. So if a company's front-end application server has 4 CPUs, 64 GB of RAM and 512 GB of local storage, they would use a cloud instance that matches that configuration as closely as possible. This is the example of which approach? Lift and shift, refactor and re-architect, shelve and spend, none of the above. This is easy. They would use
Lift and shift.
Yes, it is the lift and shift. Next very easy question only from the 7-step model. Okay, new test cases due to augmentation and proof of concepts are tested at this stage. A, test. B, optimize. C, isolate. D, re-architect. Should I repeat once more? Should I repeat the
Yes,
question?
ma'am.
Okay. New test
Yes.
cases.
Ma'am, test.
Yes, it is test. Okay. Others who are confused, let me tell the question again. New test cases due to augmentation and proof of concept. So you see test cases are there. So obviously it will be test. Right. Now, then which is the models one? Okay. I think there is actually a mixture of questions. So I'm getting confused to ask you because you asked me not to ask from module 1. So that is why. And no more question from module 2. Can I ask for module 1? Okay, just a simple question. Cloud computing is a good option when the cost of the let it not this question. Okay, in which year saw the demand for higher bandwidths and the dot-com revolution? Can you tell me? 1950, 1960, 1990, 2000?
1990.
Yes, it's the
2000s, ma'am, 2000.
No, it's C, 1990. Okay. And like cloud computing is also a good option when the cost of infrastructure and management is low, high, moderate, none of the mentioned. Cloud computing is a good option when the cost
Repeat.
I'm repeating. Cloud computing is a good option when the cost of infrastructure and management is dash. Low, high, moderate, none of the mentioned.
Moderate.
Ma'am, moderate.
High. Low. High.
It is high, right?
High then.
I'm double dip.
Yeah, it's B, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next question from module 1. Which one of this? It's an easy one. Okay, tell. Which one of this is the advantage of cloud computing? Cost saving, backup, reliability, all of the above.
All of the above, ma'am.
All of them.
Yeah, very easy, right? Okay. Now, which of the architectural layer is used as a backend in cloud computing? Remember the architecture diagram, okay? Client, cloud, network, software. Which of the
Ma'am, cloud.
Yes, it's the cloud.
Cloud.
There are two layers only, right?
Software.
Next, software. Oh no, it's not the software. It's the cloud.
No.
Okay, next. Okay, application. This approach involves retiring a monolithic on-screen premise application and moving to SaaS solution. Lift and shift, shelve and spend, refactor and re-architect. Retiring to monolithic on-premise application.
Ma'am, option C.
Reflect and re-architect.
Option B, shelve and spend.
Ma'am,
Shelve and spend. Okay, not refactor. I don't know. If you meant like the option C by shelve and spend, it is correct. But if it's refactor and re-architect, it's not one. Okay, next is too much questions for one day, but this will be helpful to wake you up. Well, now this one question I won't ask you. Simple question. Okay, ATM is an example of which network? Utility computing, distributed computing, cluster computing, grid computing. Mid-morning?
Distributed computing.
Okay. Distributed, right? Yeah, it's B. And in which year the abstract idea of cloud computing was developed? 1950, 1960, 1965,
1960.
No, it's 50.
1960.
50. 1950. I have mentioned in the slide also 1950. Okay. Now, next question. In which the cloud service provider delivers the entire software suite as a pay-per-use model? IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, all of them above.
Ma'am, all of the above.
IaaS.
No.
No, it is software as a service because see pay-per-use model. So it's already mentioned
yes.
software as a service,
Software
right?
as a-
Okay. Next, Dash provides more control over customizability, flexibility, and scalability. Private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, and Circus. Which one? Like more customizability, flexibility, and scalability. Which one? Which cloud?
Hybrid.
Hybrid, ma'am.
No, if you have a private, see, hybrid is a combination, but if you have a like a private cloud, then only you can customize it
Private.
accordingly, right? Okay, enough for today. Too much question. Okay, probably in the next class. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss some questions. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, one question.
Yes. Yes, Rishikesh.
Ma'am, it's
Uh-huh.
I have some doubts. I have some doubts. I will clear that in next class, ma'am.
Okay, it's okay. You can clear it now also, it's not a problem.
Ma'am, I will discuss in next class because I have not gone through means
Okay. Please go.
deeply, so
Everyone.
I will go through and
Okay, I'll share the slides today, okay? This second module. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.